All right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
Yep, we're back.
We are. We're back indeed.
Big day tomorrow.
Big day. Big day. Second test. Probably today or maybe even yesterday by the time you're listening to this.
Yep.
Depends if I
think Will's got the ticker.
I can do it or
He's
not.
got his summertime ticker about him. He's feeling fresh.
Yeah.
Marnus is going to come back strong. And we're going to fucking win.
I think so, but
I'm sick of the criticism. It's like he's killed someone without killing someone. He's like the most hated Australian without much of a reason.
I mean, he hasn't been performing, so he'll score runs.
Well,
score some runs, and
people
might like you.
Parramatta, Storm.
Well,
someone's got to lose.
Win some, you lose more.
Not in Marnus's case.
No.
10th century coming up. I can see it.
Has he only got 9? Has he?
I mean, it's pretty good. He's not really played heaps of tests.
I mean, it's not more than me, so.
Yeah, exactly. No more than I'll ever get. The tally just keeps going up. I'll never surpass it. I'll even start ticking off 1, 2.
You're catching him.
Yeah, maybe wickets-wise, bowling-wise, I've got him.
I reckon you got to cover him.
Got him covered by hundreds.
I don't know, the way he's bowled, he hit Steve Smith on the hands.
Yeah, but Smith's found his hands again. So he wanted that to happen. He's found them. So
right.
He did that on purpose. Shall we get into it?
We shall.
There was a team list. Do you want to read that out?
Australia announced their team.
They did.
It's the same team except Hazelwood is out and Boland is in, which is a huge shock.
I'm sad. He was our best bowler. So
Hazelwood, yeah. Boland's pretty good though. I'm excited to see him. I think he'll do well in Adelaide.
Normally he's the MCG specialist.
Yeah, but normally a little bit of grass around at the Adelaide Oval, and I think that'll suit him quite nicely.
I think so too, but I'm going to ask you, does Nesta get picked over him if he's healthy?
No.
You don't reckon?
No.
I reckon Nesta would have got picked if he was healthy.
I think Boland's done enough.
I think just the pink ball, Nesta's ability to really swing it both ways ferociously.
Yeah, I think Boland's kind of secured himself as the next in line.
Yeah, well, he's been around the squad for years.
So.
Sort of like that Mitch Marsh.
Yeah.
For those years that he was outside looking in, he was always just there.
I do feel sorry for Nesta because he was always 12th man. He was always on the brink. And then,
his body
Boland got that one test and he got 6 for 7 at the G.
Yeah, killed it.
And then kind of since then he's overtaken
him. He's a cold hero.
He's overtaken him and,
it's sad.
As that, I guess, extra paceman if someone goes down. Which is, sad for Nisa, but good for Boland.
Yeah.
So.
I feel bad because, Oh,
anyway.
It happens. But people are just cruising past Stark like he's going to play like shit. People forget when he gets that line correct.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, and with the pink ball too, like his average with the pink ball is, I don't know what it is, but it's pretty good.
I mean, it's amazing to watch. Eye test. He can move that fucking bitch. Like, we know the first ball's going to go wide for a 4. We'll get that out of the way.
Yeah.
That's the Mitch Marsh pink ball experience that you always get.
Mitch Stark.
Stark, not Marsh. He's probably not even going to bowl.
Probably not.
Bo Webster, where are you, baby?
Yeah.
Bo's looking more and more handsome as the days go on.
He is. He's a handsome man.
He's quite
old slug.
Quite tall and sexy.
Sluggerello.
Can they change the squad now that they've locked it in if injury hit? Like
if...
Say Marsh actually pulls...
If Marsh woke up tomorrow with one leg missing, then they could get rid of him.
I feel like
they could change it.
I feel like this could
it's
be
not locked in. Like the team lists aren't out yet.
I feel like this could be a smoke screen. I feel like he's out, and they're just
I don't think so.
India are like, okay, cool.
I don't reckon.
I have a question for you. Marsh has been our best bat. He's got the best average in the last 16 tests. Whatever the numbers are, who cares? Would you pick him just to bat? You personally, would you pick him just to bat? Because that's the question I'm seeing.
I would
going around.
I would pick him, but
he's been our best bat statistically.
I would pick him, but I think you need the all rounder. So I would be looking at potentially dropping Marnus. I know we spoke about.
No, dude.
But I think you need that
Do we
balance
have a good
in the
number?
team.
Like who's going to go to 3?
I think you need that extra.
I know, but we've just sooked about Smith at 1. We've finally got him back to 4. We've sooked at Head not wanting to move up. Who jumps in?
Yeah, but you need the all rounder. I think for the balance of the team.
Who would you put at 3 though, just as a side? It's tricky.
I think Smith. You'd have it 3.
And then you'll get.
I think Smith has always performed pretty well at 3.
But we know what he can do at 4. So it's like.
I think he's even better at 3. To be honest, I think his average is better at 3.
If Marnus just stuck to his leggies, I wouldn't hate it. But the fact that they're asking him to bowl, or maybe he's just doing it himself.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you want to get into our drink before we delve more into it?
Yeah. We'll get back into the cricket.
We'll come back.
How was your weekend, though?
It was good.
Lots happened for you. It's a big weekend for you.
Yeah, it was.
Tell the viewers about you.
Played some cricket.
Yeah.
We got the last 4 remaining wickets.
Yep.
Did that. Easy.
So the rain didn't hold you back?
Well, the rain was there, but it wasn't enough to ruin it.
Yep.
And they only lasted like an hour and 10.
Mm.
And then it was before 4 o'clock, and PDCA want to play till 4 as a rule, but we're the head of PDCA there, and he's like, "Nah, boys, go home.
Yep.
If you don't want to play on, you don't want to go for outright." I was like, "Hell no. What's the point? It's going to rain." He goes, "I like it. A man with common sense. 95% of other teams would have forced us to bat." I was like, "No, let's go home." So we won that. Happy birthday yesterday, was it? So that was good. 28.
Yes.
Going on 10. Have I forgotten anything?
29. I think that's the age that Peter Siddle took his birthday hat trick. 28.
Oh, well, I might take a hat trick this weekend.
There you go.
We got 8 this week, so it's going to be interesting. 8. Fun.
That's always good.
Against the top team.
Yeah, nice.
Fun. Guys who just hit
2 day or 1 day?
2 day.
Oh, win the toss and bowl.
I'll probably lose a toss.
It'll be the week.
We could toss it 17 times.
It's always a week.
Yeah.
It's always a week. You could win every other toss of the season. As soon as you have 8 players, you lose.
I've only lost 1 toss too, so like the favours are in my side. I'm going to lose it.
You're due for a loss.
If we could flip the coin 16 times, I'm never going to win one this week.
I'll come down as the toss guru, and I'll give you some tips.
What are you off this week?
No.
You're just over it.
Special appearance.
Yeah, nice. But that's it for me so far. What about you? How's your weekend, a week?
Not too bad. We did not play cricket because
I heard. Got some intel.
Yeah, the district. I don't understand them sometimes.
Pussies.
They're like
pussyfoot.
Normally, like it's like they'd never cancel. You show up even if it's flooding.
Yeah,
like you show up and like the water.
Unless the wicket's fucking ruined.
You could show up and like the water would be up to your knees, and they'll be like, "Nah, we got to wait. So it might stop." Normally that's what it's like in our district.
Teams, yeah.
But for some reason they decided to call it off early before the games were even scheduled to start. They called off the whole round, like an hour and a half before.
For your grade or for the whole?
For the whole comp.
Oh wow.
For the whole comp.
That's weird because if I get it if one team has to miss out, then points aren't evenly shared. So what can you do about?
But yeah, they just cancelled. They're like, no, it's just going to be a waste of time. Players are going to show up to the ground, umpires are going to show up, and then it's going to be called off. Like, and by when they were messaging it out, it was not even raining. It was like the smallest sprinkle.
It's covered. Well, you'll laugh. I took a picture of our wicket before the game, and it was underwater. It was underwater. We got the leaf blower out. We got the fucking squeegee. Yeah. All sorted.
Yeah.
Just push it off the side.
Yeah.
Play on. Crazy. But proper.
You
couldn't. If you put your foot in the water, your foot was gone.
Yeah.
So PDCA, mate. They're just. It's solid.
Yeah, so
good people.
But I just it makes no sense because normally they're like the opposite. They're like they'll never call it off.
Be swimming.
Yeah.
Play on.
Yeah. But for some reason, a light sprinkle, like that's enough to shut the whole district down.
Get off.
Yeah. That's the danger. It's that balance, Flooding, all good. Little sprinkle, that's what you got to watch out for.
Big dips.
Very.
Speaking of liquid,
it's the ones that you don't see that cause the problem.
Underfoot, they're worried sinkhole.
Yeah.
Anyways, you've got a drink for us.
What's beneath the surface is, you never know. Anyway, let's get it. I'm very excited for this drink of the week.
I can see you.
This is brand new.
You're eager.
I am.
You're jittery.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm a big fan of my hard solo.
Yep. Very well documented on this show.
And this is the next installment, I guess, of the hard solo series.
Yep.
They had their lemon lime, which I didn't hate, but it's not as good as the original.
Taste was shit house.
Yeah. But I'm excited for this one. I like my mango drinks.
Yep.
I like my mango alcoholic drinks.
Yep.
Now mixing that with lemon and a hard solo.
I reckon the mango by itself could have been good, but
there's a lot going on here that I'm a big fan of, and I'm just hoping it combines well because this could be
your number one.
This could be a number one. Now the thing that concerns me here is this big zero sugar.
They're looking after you.
That's a little concerning for me, just off the bat. But I like the colouring. I like the orange. I mean, there's not much
into the yellow.
There's not much really they can do with it. They're quite consistent with their theme.
Yeah.
But I do like it. I like the top, the limited edition, around the top.
Yep.
It's a nice shade of orange. I do like as far as shades of orange
Shades.
go. This is right up there.
While you keep edging over to this can, I'm going to get into it, guys.
Good for the Tigers fans, I reckon. A bit of black and orange. Something for the West Tigers fans to be happy about. Oh yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh yeah.
That's solid.
I like that.
Not world beating, but solid.
It's better than the lemon lime.
Oh, way better than
and
that.
it's that hint of that sweet aftertaste. Like you get that.
The
kick,
lemon was a bit weird at the start.
You get the kick of ethanol, but then you get that sweet
Methane.
mango-ness afterwards.
They're trying to kill us.
Well, that's what it is. It's not vodka, but
Yeah, Will's laced it with something. Not feeling so well. Call the ambulance. I've had enough.
that's not bad. I like that. That's
It's
a good.
I'm going to give that a good 7.
Ooh, that's low.
How's that low?
I'm,
Out of 10.
I'm giving it a 9.
That's high. No, that's high.
I'm a big fan of that, especially in the hot weather.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, over summer, these could be going off.
Should be a solo man.
A couple of just the original hard solos. I'm not touching the lemon limes, but
They'll be on
those
sale.
those two, chuck them in an esky, and it's a lucky dip. Put your hand in, grab one.
Yep, grab
If
them.
it's a hard solo, if it's a mango, you
Yep.
happy days either
Will
way.
likes grabbing. I can tell you that for free.
Especially during the summer.
Handsy for dill bags.
Anyway, I'm giving it 9 out of 10.
Yep.
9 out of 10. I'm a big fan of that. If you like your hard solos and if you like your mangoes,
Yep.
I think you'll like this.
Do you
I'm tempted to give it a 9.5.
Wow, big.
The more I
big
have
rating.
it, the more I'm impressed by it.
All right, I'll take your word for it. 7 for me, bastard. No, jokes, and you won't stop me. There's only one sort of big footy news, I guess you could somewhat say, not confirmed, but Dan Atkinson is apparently signed a 3-year deal with St George Dragons starting from 2026.
I thought that was confirmed.
I don't think the Dragons have officially put out a
but
thing
it's
yet, but
happening.
it's 90% of
Yeah.
reputable sources have said it's going to happen.
Yeah. Is that from not this year but next year?
Not this year. He plays this year with the Sharks. Goes next year.
Hmm.
I like it for 2 reasons. He gets another year with media attention backed off him, where if he was to have a bad game with the Dragons, they'd be on him. Oh, he's a marquee man now, this,
Yeah.
that, the next thing. You know what they're like.
If that's the case, though, like, I don't know. I feel like the Sharks probably don't play him much then.
I feel like this is a feel-out year for the Dragons. Does that make sense?
Like, if that's the case, then I think Sharks just play Atkinson in reserve grade all year.
I think he's our 14,
And-
to be honest.
Yeah, but are they going to develop someone for another team? Like, what's the point?
May as well use him up. I think that's what they're looking at it like. I think he'll be our 14 all year. I think teams are going with a utility now more than ever, and I think it's going to be an important position to fill these days. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Silfalonga's example, the Storm's 14 all year.
Yeah.
Having that person that could fill the whole back line
I think you've got to have him
is important.
somewhere in year 17.
It's
He's too
important.
good to be playing reserve
Yeah,
grade for
because-
Longo.
Agreed. But just in general, everyone
Yeah.
needs that 14 these days.
Yeah.
And my friend who's a diehard Dragons fan said that's a beautiful. I don't think we're going to do much this year. I think this is a feel-out year.
I wonder what happens with Kyle Flanagan then.
Well, this is my next point. I think that might be his last contract with the Dragons.
Mm.
I think that's why they gave him the 2026. Kyle, have your year, get your money somewhere, go Super League, whatever it may be. And we get an NRL ready, young fella, ready to rock.
I don't know if Shane Flanagan would be willing to let his son go.
I think
He
I
seems
think
he seems pretty keen on playing him.
he dropped him a lot at the Sharks, so it's
Mm.
like he's ruthless. He doesn't
Yeah.
give a fuck who it is. Like, he's dropped a lot of big players.
I don't know. Some of the things he's come out and said is, I mean, I guess it's his son. He's defended him in the media and stuff.
Of course,
It's,
you
a
know,
bit, it's a bit different.
Well, the
than-
Ben Hunt shit. Ben Hunt's just been a little pussy. I didn't like playing with Kyle. Say it to my face, dog. Like, and the
Yeah.
other thing, have you seen the Sharks away jersey? Oh, sorry, alternate jersey.
I've had a quick look.
Fucking sponsorships ruin good jerseys, dude.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
they can make a good jersey though. If you've seen Penrith jersey,
Like
that is
Penrith.
that is
Perfect.
an example of
My plates, right?
brilliant. Yeah, brilliant sponsor integration. They've all
gold.
of the sponsors have the
Yep.
same color gold.
Even when they wear their home, it's white. So
yeah.
it looks nice with the
Yeah.
black to white. Like, it ruins it.
Yeah,
A good jersey
when you
goes
see
waste.
jerseys and they just have like the white strip underneath it.
Yeah.
It's just, it looks cheap. It looks shit.
It looks shit. It looks like Tux Paint.
Yeah.
Fucking Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Like something shit.
Yeah.
But
No,
like Kia,
I'm a big believer that
integrate it. It's 2024.
sponsor integrations
Huge.
are the main part of making a successful
It
jersey.
is.
Because you could have the brilliant, the most beautiful jersey in the world, but you slap just a white panel on it.
Yeah.
It's going to look shit.
It looks blocky. Remember when Kia got backlash for doing it for the Broncos jersey?
Mm.
And then within 3 weeks, they went to that brown.
Yeah.
So it looked nice on that
Yeah.
white jersey.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me, is it that hard?
Yeah.
Like, we know who you are. Fucking,
Well,
who are they? Amorex. Amorex.
Well, the Knights jersey
Oh,
a couple of years ago when they had the massive NIB
yeah.
logo that took up
Green.
the whole just
Yeah.
green block that
Yeah. So shit.
like
That's what I mean. It ruins a good jersey.
Yeah.
Like, anyways, that's probably the
there's
end.
no point having some great design if it's all covered up by the sponsor.
Yeah. Like Pilot. Pilot have just gone a little white thing under the neck.
Mm.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Suits the jersey.
Yeah.
Fuck you, RMX. You're shit anyway. You can't fucking deliver packages on time.
I'm excited. Speaking of sponsors, Parramatta they've got Hardy's back on board
Yeah, I
this
wish
year.
it was different, but I don't like it. I wish it was bigger.
Mm.
I feel like that Hardy's would look sick bigger.
Yeah. I don't like their jerseys that they've released at the moment because it's their new logo. But I'm hoping that they put
Yeah,
like a heritage
heritage
jersey
one.
with the old logo.
Yeah, agreed.
Surely, like there's the opportunity there. You're back on board with the old sponsor.
Parramatta are pretty
But
like...
I don't know. I guess it's just you'd think as a club, Parramatta would be onto that.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not Hardy's would be willing to kind of put a sponsor logo that's not technically theirs anymore on it. I guess that would be what it comes down to, and hopefully they can because that would be.
I know they're paying a big sum, but like, bro, it just fucking make it look good, you dickhead. Like, I dare say it'll be the lowest selling jersey like out there. It's looks so shit now.
What the Sharks?
That old, like it looks so good if it was integrated a white or a blue, but not they've ruined it.
Yeah.
Anyway, is there any more footy? I think that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
He's always got a sleeve tat, so he's looking all scary. Yeah. Scary.
Yeah, Galvin, big news for Galvin in the rough rigs world.
He's trying to bulk up.
Yeah, he's been saying that he's been on the family meals at Macca's. So
I dare say he doesn't finish it. Eh? He's a little body.
He doesn't look like he can finish it.
Mate, come talk on this desk. We'll
challenge him. One family meal each between us.
We'll sort him out.
And we'll race.
So mate, when you wake up, you don't want water. You go straight to the VCs. Vanilla Coke. That's what you want. Sugar straight to the arteries.
Breakfast of champions.
You want a cigarette and a full strength green V with some manouche. Just Jacob Carraz's dream. Maybe not the dart, but the other two for sure.
No, I reckon he'd dabble in a dart or two.
Yeah, some shish, not the dart. He'd be on the fucking...
Bit of mix and match.
Love him.
But I just wanted to point out, I guess, Penrith's jersey and how fucking sick it looks.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Just all gold.
And to their credit, like any other team, I don't think would get away with it.
They've won 4 fucking times.
They won 4 in a row. They can have a gold jersey if they want a gold jersey.
They can fucking do whatever the fuck they want.
And I think they've got 4 stripes instead of the
3.
The 3 that they normally have for the 4 premierships.
Every detail looks sick. They're gonna wear that to Vegas apparently. That's their Vegas.
Yeah, that's their Vegas jersey, which I think is good.
Marketing.
And
marketing
I
gold.
believe that will, because every year they have their home jersey that they wear throughout the season. Then when it comes to finals time, they switch it up and they have like a heritage jersey
could be their
or something
finals jersey.
that they wear for the finals. I reckon that's going to be their finals jersey.
Hopefully the Warriors don't make it, so the Blacks don't clash. Like the Black Guernseys.
Yeah.
Like, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Panthers did.
So.
See, they get it. They get it. The sponsors, they get it.
Yeah.
The designer, they get it.
And the club gets it. Obviously, the club's pushed for the sponsors to have the gold.
Yeah.
And they've come up with the goods. So
Mate,
they haven't just
perfect.
taken the sponsor's word straight away and just said, we'll grab your logo and chuck it on the jersey. They've actually pushed and made that effort to help. And
I love it. It's a good jersey.
And as a company, like if you've put your logo on a jersey that fans love,
Oh, dude. Everyone's talking about it.
it's going to
Look at
help
us.
you. Like, you know.
You hate the Panther. Like, you
Yeah.
you have been the biggest Panther hater of all time.
Yeah.
And you're raving about how good this jersey
Yeah.
looks. Just because
Like,
it works.
Like if I was a Panthers fan, I'm buying that jersey tomorrow.
Yeah, like imagine if my
100%.
plates were like, nah, fuck you, we're going white.
Yeah.
Everyone would be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man.
and the whole jersey ruined because the whole thing that I love
It's
about that
gold.
jersey is the gold, the black. It works perfectly.
Even
But
the,
anyway.
even the video leading up was cool.
Yeah.
The guy with his little metal detector.
Yeah.
He found the box. Hey! It was good.
But yeah, no, shout out to the Panthers, I guess.
Yep.
But
Women's
yeah.
BBL. Renegades. Winners.
Yeah. Anyway.
Moving on. Go the Reds.
Yeah.
The red team.
The red team.
Melbourne.
Good
Two
on.
teams. Red.
Mm.
Red one.
But yeah, let's talk about the Test cricket.
Yep.
There's not much to talk about really. It's look, I
scared.
think the break between it has been a good break because a week ago I was not ready to watch another one.
I'm excited.
Whereas now I'm back to being excited. I've got that hope. My hope's built up again. I'm ready to kind of go back down
demolished by Bumrah
and be sad again.
Career
But
best fucking figures.
But now I'm excited again. Whereas I was a bit sad for a long time
Bit of
there.
a chuck there, Bumrah.
Yeah,
No ball.
Yeah.
Really.
Any,
No ball.
any danger of keeping the arm straight?
No
Bumrah?
ball.
Um,
No ball.
He's due for an injury, isn't he?
Fuck, he's good. It's actually annoying how good he is.
He normally gets injured every second game.
He's literally the sole being reason Australia cricket is under meltdown.
Yeah.
Think about it. He's the sole reason. And he was just a fill-in skipper. Hey, I'll fill in for one game, boys. The warm-up game. We should touch on that quickly before we hit the actual test side.
Yes.
Sam Constas, 107.
So obviously the first day got rained out,
Yep.
and then it turned into a one-day game.
Which I
There's a
liked.
couple of things in this game that I wanted to bring to your
If you're
attention.
cheating, I'm changing the ball.
The first one being Sam Constance, and a brilliant
dude.
century.
Those leg glances.
The Indians in the media, they're saying, "Oh, he doesn't look pretty, does he? He doesn't look."
Yeah, I don't get why they're
So I don't know what I don't
ripping
know
on
what-
his haircut.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's very strange.
Fuck.
Um,
Have you not
yeah.
seen? Have you not seen the transplant that
yeah,
Muhammad's just got?
yeah.
But anyway,
They all have the same look. Anyway, yeah.
move on.
Let's move on. But
Yeah, 107 off 93 or something. Like
But he doesn't look good. He doesn't look
Hey,
good.
I don't care if he looks like a fucking Shrek.
He might be scoring hundreds, but he doesn't look good.
If he
so
bats like, I don't care if he looks like fucking Nathan Hindmarsh in his later years.
that's hot.
Oh, sticky. But yeah, he looked
Makes
good.
me sticky.
He looked very good, and was the one shining light. India chased it down with their eyes closed, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sticking his hand up for a future selection. I dare say he gets in the team as soon as Kawaja calls it quits.
Yep.
I don't
think
care.
so.
I think even if he's 21, I think he gets by then. He's getting called in.
I think there's a good chance he plays the next test.
Next test.
Yep. I think if Marnus
You're worried about the confidence thing, whereas I wasn't. Now I'm worried about the confidence thing. Seeing the way Boomer bowled to Big Sweeney.
Yeah. He's fresh off 100 though. He's got the confidence.
So is Cam Bancroft. So there's a lot this week that have done something.
Yeah, but he didn't
Now
do it
there's a
against
big
India.
break. There's a big.
He did it against India too.
I know, that's
I know
true.
Brummer wasn't bowling, but it's still the other ones.
I mean, he was
They're
bowling
still-
he was copying it from most of the first class bowlers.
Yeah. Like apart from Bumrah, there was still the other ones. I think
Sundar.
Shiraz, he was there
Fuck. How about that appeal? Did you see it?
from.
So someone did a double hit in Australia.
Oh yes,
And
yeah.
Shiraz let out this like shriek.
Yes.
It was the greatest.
Our,
appeal.
our guy Shiraz,
He's-
he was keeping, which I liked.
And then I was like,
In the short sleeves, which I didn't like
No,
as
I don't
much.
want
That wasn't as good.
well, India
but
were just taking the piss because
Yeah.
then he walked back and mate punched him in the back.
I don't know if it was like a legitimate appeal or not. It
I think he
seemed
just
like
been I think it was, but he realised. Oh,
it seemed like at first he's like, hang on, I don't think he knows the rules, and I think he saw it and he's like, oh, that's out, and then like no one else went up with him, and then he like.
I think his teammates may have said the ball was coming back to the stumps,
Yeah.
but he's allowed to pump it to the first row if he
It's
wants
very
to.
very odd.
Yeah,
but
very odd. Very. That's what I like.
it's very
bit
India.
of oddness.
Very India.
Yeah, I like him. Thick. He looked thick in that clip too. He did look like a thick little boy.
He did. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he knows how to gain some weight. Maybe him and Galvin, same room, same income,
Careful.
same super contribution. Yeah, but no one really bowled outrageously well. Everyone sort of just
Did the job.
Zampa's getting hate for playing for New South Wales. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
He's like, mate, I got told to come in, but I love it here.
Yeah.
I love it here. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Get around the boys.
I mean, he's obviously pushing for a test position in Sri Lanka, and
Massively so.
He bowled pretty well. Cricket Australia came out and they said that they didn't make New South Wales play him.
Bullshit.
And then the New South Wales coach and
Said,
selector
"Yeah, you did."
said, no, that's actually exactly what happened. Like we're happy to have him.
love him.
We love him.
We're a big fan
but
of his work.
you also told us that he had to play.
And you've got our contract, so whatever you say,
and
whatever you say.
And you were holding a gun to our heads.
Yeah. I was tied up to a chair.
I had a paper bag over my head. I couldn't see anything. There was a lot of shouting going on.
I was getting spat at. One last thing, and I think this will blow wind up your skirt before we move on to the test side. Curtis Pattinson. He's batting.
He's batting good.
Batting well. 50s. Coming
good.
easy. I dare say if he keeps this up, he might get it.
He's just got to start converting those 50s into hundreds.
Yeah. I think he might get a run.
That's always been his problem for a long time. As long as I've been watching him. I've been watching him a while.
Yeah, you've been even away from the game.
He was 8-year-old. And
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, he just struggles to convert those 50s into 100s.
He does.
And I think that's why he probably hasn't played as much Test cricket as what he's capable of based on his technique. Like, he's got a lovely technique. He's great to watch.
Just injuries that really...
You know, the Indians, they won't be complaining about him not being attractive to watch or anything like that.
I mean, he's 6'4". Doesn't matter how ugly he is. He's 6'4". Again, he could look like Shrek. I'm taking him.
So I think another couple of good performance. I think he's basically one Shield 100 away from the team, to be honest.
I think
or at least a squad.
I think he gets selected for Sri Lanka just as like
a backup.
Get some boys warm.
In
that side.
Yeah.
Baggy green on. And if they win the first one, keep them in there.
Yeah.
It'll be like a test. Really, like, have it. It's yours to lose.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah. The other thing I want to point out in that game is India won the game and then decided to keep playing, which I thought was very India.
Very park cricket.
It was very,
Been there before.
Yeah.
Oh, we want practice. Well, do it at the nets.
Yeah.
See those kids you've hired to bowl for you for the next 3 hours? They're there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like,
and then, like, they won... but they weren't even, like, they were still blocking, which I thought was really weird. Like, what's going on here? Like,
well, you saw the Australian bowlers just start bowling straight. They're like, okay, try and hit it. Hit it, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, they weren't even, the ones that, like, they were leaving the ball, which you've already won. You've got nothing to lose. And it's very strange. Like, I get I guess, trying to play for a place, but there's an over left. You're not going to win your spot in the team in an over. Like, they
already know who they're picking.
You're not going to make a difference in over. You might as well have fun and just have a swing, or go off and have a beer.
Whatever your
not like waste everyone's time for 2.5, 3 overs, whatever it was.
Yep. And it's a one day.
You see, the umpires were looking around. They were like looking at each other, looking at the captain, just going like, you know, are we
Rohit?
Are we
I know you're trying to get your eye in, but you're out.
Well, what's going on? Like, it's getting late, and it was getting late. It was like 11 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah, when
like
someone
that,
said it's still going, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They've got the runs. He goes, I don't know why they're continuing to play.
Yeah. Like, fucking go to bed. Anyway,
very weird.
I wanted to bring that up because that annoyed me watching
it. It was weird. Very weird.
But, very, very India.
Very...
and things that are also very India. They've banned their fans from watching them train.
Because there was a bit of banter.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because they laughed when they got out.
What, are they not allowed to laugh?
Not allowed to laugh.
What? Hey, fun please. Real.
Can't laugh.
Seriously.
Can't laugh. If Virat gets out, everyone needs to fucking burst into tears.
Yeah.
And,
well, they do normally.
Well,
so
normally they do.
They must be Australian Indians. You with me?
Yeah,
They've enjoyed our lifestyle and gone, we're going to take the piss out. We love them.
Yeah.
But we're going to take the piss out of them like the Aussies do. Because we do the same thing. E.g. Marnus getting hit on the pads, and I think everyone just went, oh, for fuck's sake.
And then a couple of the fans asked the players for selfies, which, like, outrageous.
How dare you, contractually obligated to take photos with fans? How dare you? How dare you, media-trained bastards?
So, yeah.
This poor Indian guy's like put his heart and soul into this ticket.
Yeah.
He's come to watch you train. He could be at work doing anything but.
He's taken a day off work. He's driven halfway across the state to be there.
Just to have a sniff. He doesn't want to pitch just a sniff of you. Sorry, bud. We're going. I've had enough of yous. We love yous, but we hate yous.
Yeah. Just to have a little chuckle because Virat got clean bowled. And,
dude. Virat should laugh too. Like, if you just come off 100, have a laugh, dude.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. So I thought that was very strange, but anyway.
Your mate, Mark Taylor, he loves mispronouncing words. Last names. One of the greatest ones I think he's ever mispronounced. Jaswal. Not Jaswal. Jaswali.
Jaswali. I like it. A little bit of flair.
Like, He's a peanut.
No.
He's doing it on purpose. There's no way he doesn't know how to say Jaswal.
Jaswali. I like it.
Yeah, he kept on in the combox. Yeah, Jaswal. He's a real confident young fella, isn't he? I'm like, dude, it's not that hard to say. So, yeah. Jaswali.
Jaswal.
Jaswali.
I like it. Just a little bit of extra something.
I don't know. I think he's got dementia.
Extra something, a little bit of extra flair, you know. Just
he's putting two players together.
Keep it exciting. I'm all for it. Up the Mr. Fujitsu.
Mr. Fujitsu. Yeah, if you want your split, come and speak to me.
Australia's greatest air.
He probably has an Actron. He's a phony.
No.
Imagine. You go to his house. He's just done it for the bag.
It's just all Samsung.
You want this OLED, do you? Piss off, Warner.
I really like how it distinguishes the blacks.
All right, what suit is he going to wear tomorrow on the coverage?
Suit.
You know, he looked
Warner.
like a used car salesman last week.
I reckon he's got a new suit.
I reckon Candace
has gone shopping.
Absolutely whipped him to death.
Yeah.
You're not wearing that fucking brown suit again, you dickhead.
Yeah. I reckon he's going white.
He'll just stand out.
I reckon he's going...
Yeah. Or go green Thunder. He'll do something outlandish.
Yeah.
He'll just wear a full Thunder branded suit with his number on the back. He would.
Yeah, I reckon he'll go white.
White.
White, but not like a
like a creamy white.
Not like a Richie Benno white, like a
used carsman. Used car salesman dealer white. Yeah. Like toothpaste white.
Not a tailored suit.
I'm a good guy, but I'm a bad guy.
It's going to be 2 sizes too big for him.
Of the U6 formal.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are your thoughts on the game? What are you worried about? What are you happy? What are your predictions?
We went through a couple last week.
But we've had time to simmer.
But I think...
I've changed my mind.
I think Head is going to perform well.
Yep.
I think
we love Head.
I think Carey is going to perform well. I'm expecting big things from him, and I really do. The more I think about it, I know I said it last week, but I'm really keen on Nathan Lyon having a good performance. I think he's gonna perform outstandingly well.
I think you're right, and you know why?
I think he takes 5 wickets in the first innings.
I think so. It's not 5, maybe 4, but like I see him having. I think he's going to change his lineup too. You know, he's very predictable. It's not a bad thing being predictable. And India went after him. It was very obvious, very adamant. I think you might see a lot of different areas, flight patterns. I
think he'll keep it pretty consistent, but I think there's going to be just variation, that natural variation that you get. Some will skid on, some will grab the grass and turn a little bit more.
I think we'll see a lot more arm balls from Lyon, to be honest. He'll try and rush him, I think.
Yeah.
You want to hit me through my overs? All right, let's go. Let's rush them through the over.
And I think if we do go with the 4 bowlers and not with Mitch Marsh, I think he's going to do a lot of bowling. And
which he should. I think we should be bowling him a lot more. We're not bowling him enough, in my opinion. I think Stark's in for a big one, and I have a prediction. Yeah. Stark's going to have Jaswali.
Yep.
Jaswali's middle stump cartwheeling. That's my prediction.
I like it.
That new rock. If we can,
I think he's vulnerable early. To be honest, Jaswali.
I agree.
I think
that's when he's most vulnerable, because when he gets.
I think once he's in, he's very, very good. But
but
he does look nervous early. Like even in that innings where he got 100 and whatever, 170 or something.
Too many. Good on him, Bob.
The first kind of 10 runs that he made were a little nervous.
Yeah.
A couple of little edgy. A couple of
Yeah. No, I
player
agree.
misses.
Sort of like Head.
Yeah.
Heads. Give him 10 balls.
Yeah.
You got him for 10 balls.
Yeah.
You're either going to bowl him or you're fucked.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So I think Stark will say something like, "Is that quick enough?"
Yeah.
Because that was good banter.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that from Jaswali.
Yeah, he's going to be steaming in. It's afternoon, so it's going to be a little bit cooler.
That toss is so important. So important for us. More than India, I think. If we can win that toss first and bat.
Yeah.
Put any amount on the board. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just get it past 100 and then bowl before the night. Oh, like deep into the night.
I mean, you want to try and probably bat all of the first day and half of the second day, and then get India back in as the lights start to fade, which would be nice. But that's the ideal situation, isn't it?
Scott Boland, I don't like he's got some knee taping. I don't know what that's about.
We've got obviously a very good record in the one day in the pink ball test matches. So yeah.
Now this is another thing I want to bring up. The white ball game. I think it's starting to affect Australia cricket, and I've only just sort of realised it. Example, Constas and McGurk, same age, similar age, very similar. What's McGurk's incentive to play red ball cricket? There's none, right? The baggy green is the draw card.
Yeah.
But that draw card is slowly fading because he's getting offered... I mean, he's got paid up 1.4 million to whack it around for 6 weeks in the IPL. These guys, like... Is there a way that these younger generation are going to pick the red ball? Is there a reason to pick? Is there?
It depends how, I guess, disciplined and how headstrong they are, I would say. But if you're young coming through and you get offered this money to play IPL, you'd be stupid not to take it. So
exactly, he's 20 years old. Like, why wouldn't you? Hit sixes for fun.
And you try and do both, and you try and, when the summer comes around, you try and play your first class cricket and all of that. But then when these opportunities come around, you wouldn't pass them up either. So it's just finding that balance, I think.
Because he's my counterpart,
and not overworking yourself.
Exactly. England, right? We hate them, and I forever will. Yeah. But they've slowly started to set up their test side like it's a one-day side. I hate baseball. I hate the whole theory behind it. I think it's still too quick. But they're preparing for the future now. Yes, it looks ugly as fuck, and it will look ugly as fuck for a long time. But they're getting these young guys wanting to play red ball cricket for the fact that if you get out for 2, having a swing, cool. You'll get 100 next week. Although I hate England, I think they've just bit the bullet and said, we'll cop media flack till the day we die. But we want our test cricket team to survive, and this is our one gateway to get these younger guys in.
I think test cricket in Australia will always survive, I think.
I'm getting worried, dude. How many young people do you see? Like Constas is the only one that I can really think of batsman-wise.
Yeah.
It's McSweeney, he's 25. He's young.
I guess there's not many test specialists these days, is it? It's always they come through and their name is kind of brought through the system as a limited overs player.
Well, they're getting bookmarked early.
They're getting bookmarked as a limited overs player, and then they make their way into test cricket from there.
Exactly.
Where it's always been the other way around. You play your test cricket, you learn your technique, you get all that, and then once that's sorted, then you work your way through the one-day cricket and you start to pick up the pace, and your run rate and all of that will improve because you've got the technique and that strong foundation behind you. Whereas these players, they don't have that technique and that discipline, I guess, to bat for long periods of time, and they get bored and they make mistakes.
Well, look, do you ever see McGurk facing 100 balls? I think it was a stat. He's only faced 100 first-class balls.
Yeah.
Jess Wiley did that for a piss take the other day.
Yeah. Well, you look at
for example.
Yeah. You look at the averages of our players in first-class cricket. No one averages over 40.
I think the bowler's getting better. The bowling is getting a lot better. I swear it's catching up.
It's part of it, but I think a lot of it's still the batting and the discipline. 10 years ago, if you weren't averaging close to 50, you had no chance of playing for Australia.
And even if you were Simon Kadich.
Whereas now, if you're touching 40, you're almost a shoe-in. A shoe-in.
Yeah. No, I get your point. I do. But it's what incentive is it?
But what does that say? In the future, if everyone's just going to kind of average 35 in Test cricket, that's not going to produce a great Australian team that we're used to over the last, our lives, basically.
I also think it comes down to generational talent, right? We don't come past these players much. Jess Wiley is a key person that India have said for a while.
Yeah.
Gill hasn't panned out like they thought he was, but he, you can see the talent there.
Yeah.
We had Pekovsky. We prepped him for this series. For this series today, we prepped him back in 2018-19. He looked our second best bat.
Yeah.
Realistically, he did. He looked great. And we didn't give him time, and then obviously what's happened with the mental health side, you could be it's Tendulkar. If you've got mental health issues, you've got to take care of your mental health first and foremost.
Yeah.
Example, your man, Renshaw. We didn't give him time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He should have been our long-form opener to be with Khawaja today. We didn't give him the chance.
Yeah.
And it frustrates me. We saw he had the ability. There was flashes, right? India. He wanted to poo his pants all day.
But again,
scored.
he's turned into a bit of a one-day and T20 player as well.
That's where the money is.
And since then, his first-class record has gone downhill.
Diminished because they're short of form.
When he was focusing and he was a pure test batsman and first-class batsman, he was very good. But once he started to transition into the Big Bash and the one-day cricket, that's when things kind of... he started to dip in his form a little bit. He was being a little bit more inconsistent.
Chasing the money. And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you chase the money? Once you know you're out of the squad, you're out of the inner sanctum, you're done. You're essentially... Australia are very unforgiving when it comes to that. Maxwell, key example.
But also we're very forgiving if you're in there. Like, when you're in, it's very hard and you're set.
I thought Renshaw was hard done by. And I'm not a massive Renshaw guy. You are.
I agree when you're on the fringes, but like when you're in and you've kind of cemented, it takes a lot to get rid of you.
I think I don't know. It's Cricket Australia is just a savage place to play cricket for. There's no, like the bowlers, they've had to be perfect for 3 years. We had one bad performance and everyone's like, drop Mitch Stark, drop him.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
Like... Pat Cummins shouldn't be the captain. He's going to Coldplay. Shut up. Like, heaven forbid. He has a life outside of cricket.
But he's too woke.
He's too woke. He's too nice. We want everything being so nice. Let's fucking turn into cunts. Like,
I think as well. I think it's important to kind of acknowledge the impact that Sandpaper Gate happened because
thanks Warner.
It turned everyone off the Australian cricket team. Whereas I know when I was growing up, the Australian cricket team, even during that period when, Ponting was coming out and he fucking couldn't bat to save his life and he retired, and then a couple of years after that there was the Ashes in Australia where we lost convincingly. There was still that excitement and there was still people were like their cricket. People would watch cricket. People... that were not, I guess,
cricket fans,
like rusted on cricket fans, but they'd watch it every summer.
It's a thing.
It's summer cricket's on.
Something's on the TV.
It.
Cool.
Whereas you've lost a lot of those, I guess, casual fans
because
after that,
and rightfully so.
And they don't like the players. They don't like getting around them because before they were just all likable, I guess, characters.
Yeah. Big time.
And people like to see Australia win, and a lot of the time we didn't. We did, and even when we didn't, they still got around us. Whereas I think after that, people were almost looking forward to us losing, which was never the case before.
They still do,
and people,
because of it.
And people, that stigma, I guess, is always carrying us around, and the follow-on effect for that is kids aren't playing cricket.
No.
Right? Because
did you watch the next test?
Because their dad's not watching it. Their dad's not getting him into.
Yeah. Did you watch it after
cricket.
the Sandpaper happened?
Yeah.
It was so hard to watch. It was just shit talking, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
From the commentators.
Yeah.
All the rest of the series.
Yeah. Yeah.
We deserved it.
But if you're not getting kids into cricket,
we're fucked. We're already
then
fucked.
They're not developing those skills. They're not. You losing. Instead of having 50% of the country playing cricket, you've got 10%. So naturally, people that are talented and gifted are just never getting the opportunities because they're not getting into the sport.
Yep.
So I think that's a big part that probably gets overlooked.
Yep.
And I think that's going to affect us for the next 20 years. I think that's going to take a long, long time to recover for.
Massively.
I don't really know how you do.
And this is where my test...
I don't know how you get back to that level that we were before because it was impressive before that. Like, you look at the 2013-14 Ashes series, like, everyone was talking about that. That was...
Yeah. Well, that's what my concern...
And then the 2015 World Cup. The last World Cup we won, no one even knew. Yeah. So...
Yeah. No one even celebrated them coming back to the country, which is weird. So, shout out Georgia coming through. She didn't want to be... But yeah, this is my concerns with the test side. No one's wanting to play that Red Bull style. I mean, look at Last Man Stands for a key example. They've got ambassadors, international cricketers, international Hall of Fame signed up, trying to promote a local league around the world. Yeah, like, bro.
And I think a lot of it just as well with the Sandpaper thing. And then straight after that was Channel 9 losing the rights and it going to Fox and Channel 7.
I still think Fox is better.
And I think...
these days.
I think Fox...
But DirecTV
but Fox is their coverage is great.
But you got to pay for it.
I think it's very good, but a lot of people were turned off by that as well.
Because you had to pay for it.
Because they've sold out.
Yep.
Fuck them if they're gonna do this.
Well,
I'm not gonna watch
this is the first test that's been free for 2 years, or something stupid like.
The test matches have always been on free to air. They've always been on Channel 7, but people are funny. Like you move the cricket, even moving the cricket from Channel 9 to Channel 7. Oh, it's a different voice I hear. I don't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah,
like people like that.
We're like that.
Yeah, but people don't like change, right? So if you're listening to Mark Taylor carry on for 20 years, and then all of a sudden you've got to listen to James Brayshaw, well, I don't like this bloke. I'm not going to watch it anymore. Fuck him.
Yeah. No,
so I think that with the combination of that happening right after Sandpaper Gate, I think that
it's done something.
Yeah.
It's put us back. The last thing I want to touch on, like everyone's talking about the arrogance of the side. It's gone. Like right. And like, I think you've got to look at this side, right? We've had this side for a long time. Bulk of the side for a long time.
Yeah.
They came in as young pups, aggressive. Stark, let's go Stark. Number 1, aggressive young pup.
Yeah.
Hazelwood, aggressive young guy. Smith, brass, bit out there,
bit weird,
different hair color. Now they've matured. They're older men. They like even Stark was asked about Just Wiley having the exchange. He's like, younger me would have ripped his head off.
Yeah.
Older me is like, let him have it. I used to be like that. Cool. Let's move on. Same with Johnson. Johnson mellowed out.
Yeah.
But Johnson was a scary moustache Pete. Then the incident happened, and he didn't want to bowl a bouncer anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
I still don't like it. I want them to be mean.
We don't have any mean guys anymore.
Yeah.
Marnus is probably our meanest guy, but he's just more
weird.
autistic. In a good way. Like I am. I'm autistic. So, and I love him. Like, I love him for his quirkiness.
If Marnus comes up to you and he starts sledging, you're not really going to take him seriously, are you?
A bloke that puts a sandwich in the fridge after he just toasted that's a guy I need to have a word with.
I think he wants to be mean, but I feel like he can't do it.
When you look at
Head
is the meanest.
I reckon Head
but he's like banter.
But he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
He's too laid back to really get into something.
Cam Green gets a bit arky, but now that he's injured,
he's still quiet.
Now that he's injured, it's like
I think Cam Green would jump on if someone else was to go, but I don't reckon he'd be the one to start.
That's the one reason I miss Warner for the fact. Remember when he got bowled?
Yeah.
And they bowled no ball, and he was like, straight to the guy's face. Like, funny shit like that. I miss him for that. But anything else?
Because he was the one guy that kind of did.
He started the fights.
He'd started, and then everyone would kind of jump on. Nathan Lyon, I think he can.
He's a banter, and
he can give it a bit.
Fella.
But he's
an old fella now. He doesn't give a fuck.
But he needs a fuse. He won't just do it out of nothing.
Yeah, just put a poster of Clark up as you walk through the gates. That'll fire them all up. Fuck, he dribbles some shit. I mean, we do too, but fuck, he's a loser. Can't wait to see what Ponting's got to say to him, to the Grey Cricketer live show that we're going to. I'm very excited, dude. A few Ponting wines might get thrown out. Anyways, I haven't really got much more. I'm excited. I think we're going to win. And I think Stark's in for close to a man of the match performance.
I like it. So who's your man of the match?
You know what? The more I think about Stark, the more I like it. I think Stark's going to take 5 in the first and maybe 3 in the second and bat well. I think he's going to bat well.
You think Stark's going to bat well?
I think he's going to bat fast too. I think it's going to be a complete flip.
Right.
He's just going to say, fuck this dilly-dallying. I'm number 7. Let's go out there. Let's party. No offence. I've got Scott Boland, who's probably the worst number 11 in Test cricket around the world.
Yeah.
Like at the moment.
Oh.
Chrissy Martin.
He can handle the bat, Scotty Boland.
He doesn't handle it well.
He can hang in there. He doesn't score runs, but he can defend.
Like, he makes Josh Hazelwood look good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think
he looks like a genuine number 11 when he walks out. He walks out all
At
least Hazelwood walks out a bit.
He doesn't walk with much confidence. He kind of waddles out.
He's got every fucking guard you could think of. Arm guard, shoulder guard, chest plate. Like, he's got every guard possible.
I'll see what his average is, because I think he's got a technique in him.
Yeah, not a good one, like me.
I reckon his average is 12.
Me and Boland, I'm going under 5s.
I reckon you're cutting him
5.7.
Cutting him very short.
5.7.
In first class cricket, not test cricket.
Test. He's had enough. He's had a few games there.
Test cricket, his average is...
It's on fucking 20.
6.7.
Oh, I was close.
and his first class average is 11.68. So that's,
Hazelwood, get his.
he's got 2 first class 50s.
I mean, he's only played what? How many games, sir?
107 first class matches.
No,
10 tests. 6.7.
I mean, that's a good sample size.
Top score of 20.
20 innings.
It's not bad.
That's a pretty good sample size. Hazelwood would be 8s, 9s.
Yeah, he'd be a little.
But then
higher,
again,
I
bulk
reckon.
of games could make it worse. You know, the amount of games he's played.
Batting average 11.8.
12.
Yeah, but he never scored a 50 in first class cricket. So
But he hasn't played first class cricket for fucking 12 years.
113 first class matches.
Yeah, but when was his last first class match?
Doesn't matter.
No injury. Like,
He's played more first class cricket than Scott Boland.
yeah, he did. When was his last ever first class game?
He's played more games of first class cricket.
I don't give a
Two
fuck.
250s for Scotty B.
2013?
I'll tell you what, 250s for Scotty B. It's about to be 3.
He's not lying, dude.
It's going to be
He hasn't
3.
got that ticker.
It's going to be 3.
Alright, we're going to have bets. What's Boland going to get in the first test?
50.
4. He'll get an edge through somewhere.
50. He's getting a 50.
He's getting more than 4.
Put the house on it.
Fucking the easiest money you'll ever make. Love you, Scott. Sorry, Scott. Love you, Scott, but sorry, Scott. You got a bet of the week?
Well, I'm looking at this test match hub that
I'm on a hub.
Sportsbet's
Little hub.
Sportsbet's got. I like a little hub.
A few fellas like the hub. Doesn't matter what type of hub.
I like this. I like this. This is between New Zealand and England and Australia and India, right? Because both
in
tests,
one day.
both tests start in the same day.
Fuck, 14 wickets
So-
to be taken in one day for fucking New Zealand, England in the one day.
30 wickets to be taken. So
Could happen. Could you check what minus for 100 is at any point in this match, or is it only? Do they just do the?
I
first
reckon I can do
innings
that. I reckon.
Bullshit. Because
I think it's just first innings.
we'll just go first innings, but I'm going to say
Minus is $5.80 to be the top run scorer.
because I haven't been selected a squad yet. That's right.
Player milestones.
Not a bet of the week, but bet of the week. Mine
Minus to score 100 is.
Yep, that's my bet. I think he's going to get one at least in this test.
To score 50 is $2.92. Don't have hundreds.
Well, I'm going 100. He's going to get one this test.
Jesus.
I'm on him. I'm backing him big time. He's good at Adelaide. He averages 47. That's what we need to see. He can score hundreds. You don't just score 900s and forget how to bat. He's 30. No one dips at 30. That's when they start to hit it. He's just had a lull. He's in a bit of a lull. He's going to come out hard.
I like it.
Bet of the week. That's me.
I'm going Australia to win the toss. I'm doubling down. We didn't
sake.
win last time.
I went 2 incoming. I can't wait to.
We're due
You've got to get this out tonight.
We're due for this
I
one.
need to clip this video as soon as I wake up tomorrow morning.
Cummins,
I'm going to clip it early.
Cummins, he's recognised his mistakes that he made in the first one with the flick. Didn't quite get the flick right. Didn't get the revelations on it that he needed. He'll fix that up. He's been working hard through. He's had plenty of time to prepare.
My prediction: 0-2 for Will.
So lock and load that one.
Yep.
And I think what's his name? Nathan Lyon.
Man of the match.
I'm not going to go man of the match, but I'm going to say he is Australia's
strongest,
best wicket, probably strongest,
world's strongest man.
He'd be up there, I reckon. Yep. I reckon he'd be up there. But and for him to take the most wickets, which will be
I like it.
Something. Don't know what
We'll
it is.
let you know.
I did have it up before, but I don't have it up now.
That's our bet of the week. So, remember to do it responsibly.
And you win some, you lose more.
Now, people are a bit upset. I've had actually a few messages too, to be exact. The comments, they've missed them.
Nathan Lyon, $4.30. Sorry,
there you go, $4.30
for the leading wicket taker in the first innings.
Now I've had 2 messages saying people are missing the comments because people have been happy. Holiday season.
Yes, there's been a lot of happiness.
But you've been digging.
I've been digging deep, very very deep, and I've come up with a few.
He's a deep digger,
and I'm excited for this one. Now, if they're not like really grumpy, but there's a few out there that are just strange.
Holiday season grumpy.
They're strange requests, and I'd like to bring them to your attention.
Okay, hit me.
So
where are we going first?
This is Macca's. We'll start off at Macca's.
Start off with the top dog.
So obviously we talked about last week how they have their pineapple range now, which is very exciting for all the pineapple lovers. Don't like pineapple myself, so I won't be going there for me. But Mark, he's not happy because he was expecting something else.
What was he expecting?
Well, he gets straight to the point here. Where's the beetroot? Question mark, question mark,
Get out
question
your
mark.
fridge, mate.
Seriously, of all the things that you can put on a burger, why no beetroot?
Mate, just buy your own.
Make it at least an option so when you delete the disgusting pickles you have on everything, beetroot can be a no-cost alternative to substitute the disgusting pickles for some beetroot.
Get out of here, dude. What's old mate replied to? I can see a reply there.
Well, you can beat an egg.
What's his name? I like him.
Adam.
I like Adam. Adam's got some flair about him. But seriously, just buy your own tin beetroot. Why can't you fucking just put a bit of beetroot on it?
Yeah.
You peanut, Mark.
Just likes
Is
his
Mark
beetroot.
fucking 96 years old?
Potentially.
Oh yeah, Mark is very old. He's got a picture of Prince Charles.
Anyway, let's wander over to Hungry Jack's.
Shout out to you, Mark.
Now we're going over to Hungry Jack's here. We're going to have a look at what David has to say.
Go on, Dave. Hit me with it.
So they've obviously made a post.
Yep.
Saying how great they are.
Yep.
Try our new burgers. Well, David has a suggestion for them.
Oh, hit me, David. Mark and David.
Should just work on getting orders correct and hiring people whose ears actually work.
I hate the whole thing. These poor 15-year-olds are just copying slander. No wonder these young people are mentally fucking not right. You got these old people fucking giving it to you.
Fast food sucks these days and never get orders right.
Was it ever good?
Because staff do not listen.
Here you go. What's he ordered?
Threw my order out tonight because just think about that. I don't even know what the rest says, but think about it.
Threw it out.
You've got your food and you just...
No, you
I
haven't.
don't know what the reason is, but he's just thrown it out.
No, you haven't, Chris. What's his name?
David.
David.
Threw my order out tonight because I didn't... And this is not me not reading well. This is what
David.
it says.
Yeah, David's
threw
on
my
6
order out
minutes.
tonight because I didn't not have time to go back. It wasn't what I
So you
ordered.
threw the food out instead of fucking eating it.
It wasn't what I ordered, and it was drowning in sauce.
That's Hungry Jack's. Welcome to Hungry Jack's.
Your quality assurance is failing.
Your spelling is fucking abysmal, cunt.
I think David's mind is failing. You guys should not only compensate for people's orders, but also for wasting their time.
Yeah, dude. They're going to pay you back for your time wasted. Straight through the drive-through, dickhead.
So he's just thrown it out. It couldn't have been that bad.
That's not a bloke I can hang with.
If you get the food and it's not what you ordered, just eat it.
He's not from the West. If you get the wrong order, you're still eating that bit.
You eat it. And look, fair enough, be upset. It's not what you wanted.
Yep.
But don't throw it out.
Yep.
Just eat it.
Yep.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand.
I'd rather eat something that I didn't overly like.
This guy's grown
or I
up
didn't
on
overly
caviar
want.
and fucking piss.
What are you going to do? Just go hungry, David? You're eating Hungry Jack's. You obviously don't have much at home.
Yeah, David, you've obviously gone out of your way to get there, so just fucking eat the thing.
Like you obviously want to eat. You've gone to the trouble of going to Hungry Jack's. They've given you food. You've got nothing at home. Otherwise, you'd be cooking that.
Again, David's one of those blokes that wants to tell a story at work.
Strange.
You should have seen this at Hungry Jack's. I threw it out. All the other fellas would be like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
No, I'm not going to eat it. That'll let them win.
Yeah, why'd they give a fuck about you, David, Mark, and David? Who's next? Graham?
Jenny.
Fucking.
Jenny.
So it's pretty much the female equivalent of Mark.
Yeah. And this is Hungry Jack's
Hey,
as well.
Jenny.
I haven't actually read this one. I just seen that it was a paragraph.
Yeah,
in it,
okay.
and it's got to be
praising them.
It could be.
Her daughter could work there. Jenny.
Maybe. Went to Hungry Jack's this morning for a coffee.
Yep, good start.
Starting off good.
Start your day off with a coffee.
Bit of
Bit
positivity.
of pep in your step.
Yeah. Went through drive-through.
Yep, as you do.
Yep.
I like where this is going.
Yep.
Here we go.
I was the third.
Founder.
And these are all very short sentences, which I like.
Well punctuated.
Yes,
She's
yes.
grown up. She
Yes.
eats her food.
Yes.
Yep.
Went through drive-through.
Yep.
I was third car of 4.
Okay. She's counting cars.
She's painting a scene.
Yep, she's giving us something to think with. I like this.
My one single coffee, very specific, one single coffee.
Yep, cool. It's not in a relationship. Good.
Took 20 minutes to prepare.
Okay, let's stop. Pause. Time out. Now, are we adding the 4 cars in front of you, Jenny? Is that what the time is being? You know, you take the risk of going through drive-through. This is what happens. Continue. Play on.
Such bad service.
Yep.
Asking the server at the window why it took so long, he said he didn't know.
Maybe the 4 cars in front of you, Jenny. You know, there's other people in front of you.
Not his problem.
It's not. I'm with him. He's not the barista.
So bad.
So. Okay, she's lost me there.
What has happened to customer service?
The customer's always right.
And people go through drive-through because it is usually quicker.
No.
So unimpressed.
You do it for convenience, you dickheads. You don't do it for speed.
Well, Kate replied to that.
Here you go. I like Kate. I like the sounds of Kate.
Or maybe they go through drive-through because they are lazy.
Yes, Kate.
As long as it's hot,
Clap back.
what's your problem?
I'm with Kate. Bit of common sense in these comments. I like it. Kate.
Common sense, Kate.
Common sense, Kate. We're getting Kate on the podcast. Common sense with Kate. We might hit her up. Can you give us your wisdom this week?
So there you go. There you go.
She pretty much indicated stop being a fat prick.
I did like the wording of that paragraph.
Jenny
Jenny,
or
I'll
Kate?
give her that.
Jenny.
No, I'll give Jenny the credit. I like the short, simple sentences. It was easy to read.
There's probably 4 Taragos in front of
Because
her.
normally there's no full stops at all. It's just one thing and like. So she's obviously not that upset because she's took the time to put some full stops in it instead of just having a
She's still
stroke.
rage baiting.
She's still rage, but could be worse.
Yeah.
I agree with 20 minutes for a coffee. I'd be pretty pissed too.
But is it the 4 Islanders in front getting them?
It could be. Well, get them out of the fucking way.
Well, they're just going through drive-through because they're lazy too.
That's fine. Make them wait.
Well, they're out waiting.
Yeah, but make them wait somewhere else.
What? Because what?
Well, go to the.
Well, because Kate's an old white lady. Fucking, we attend to her first.
Was Jenny?
Jenny. No,
But
Kate's our mate.
Jenny. Get them in the waiting bay. So
Yeah.
Jenny can get through, get a coffee, and be on her way.
Nah, fuck Jenny. Get out of your car, Jenny.
No, I'm with Jenny
Nah,
because every
fuck
time
Jenny.
I go to Hungry Jack's,
Fuck Jenny.
okay, they're making me wait at the waiting
But
bay.
how good's the fresh food?
It's good, but I'm
It's
waiting.
the Macca's old crusty
Yeah,
buns.
but I've been sent to the waiting bay, which is okay. But I've been sent to the waiting bay.
Yeah.
I haven't been staying in the drive-through line holding up everyone else's orders.
You know, as a kid,
So I think that's what they should have done in
I've
that
got to hit you with this.
situation.
As a kid, you used to get real cranky when they didn't give you food. Oh, go park up there. You'd be like, why?
Yeah.
Just give it to me.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm listening to a podcast. I'm on a phone call. I don't take your time.
No, I want it, but like
I want it, but give it to me hot. That's
Yeah.
all. Please just give it to
Yeah.
me hot.
depends where I'm going. Like if I'm on the way to somewhere and like
somewhere you don't want to be.
come on, mate.
Take your time. Mate. Just throw it on the floor. Is this made right?
But anyway,
any more comments?
there's a couple more.
All right,
There's a couple more. We've gone now over to the Red Rooster.
All right,
The Rooster
fuck.
is calling,
Yeah,
and they never disappoint there. I'll tell you what. I actually now before we get into the comments because I don't know what they're going to say, but I had Red Rooster the other day, first time in a long time.
Delicious.
It was very good. Didn't start off well. It was a pain in the ass to get to, and when I got there, I wanted something that was online. It was an online exclusive, so I couldn't order it. So I had to sit in my car, order it online, and then I had to make a fucking account so I could order this stupid food.
Was it worth it?
I'm getting there. Anyway, so I was pissed off, and then I went through the drive-through, and then like, there's a little bit of a wait, and I was fucking, fine. But it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was hungry. I wanted my food. So it was like I'm with Jenny. It was like a 20-minute wait.
Fucking Jenny.
It's disgraceful.
Fuck Jenny. Hashtag fuck Jenny.
And I got the food, and at this point, I'm like, well, this is gonna be shit. This whole experience has been shit. My expectations were low.
Yeah.
I had the food. It was very good.
Yep.
Everything that I got was good, except for there was one thing that was like a special deal for using the app or something that I got, and that was shit. But the rest of the things that I actually wanted were really good. So
You'll be the
I'm a little bit surprised about all the negativity that we've had towards Red Rooster over
Maybe they're
over
just
the
like
times
the shit kickers.
because
They're the shit kickers of the fast food world. Maybe they're the bottom feeders.
Yeah.
We can pick on them because they suck.
Well, there's not many red roosters in the eastern part of the state, is it? It's all kind of Western Sydney.
Yeah, it's a Westie thing. Probably all the Easties coming out. We should try
probably-
this mad
yeah,
chicken place,
yeah.
Red Rooster.
Yeah. Anyway, Bronwyn.
Bronwyn. I used to work with a Bronwyn.
Did ya?
What's the last name?
Not
Not her.
her. Bronwyn. She says, I bought a children's meal yesterday, which consisted of one very twisted chicken nugget, and in brackets, supposed to be a chicken tender. No. True.
I've already had enough. Move. Next one, please. This is going to be diabolical.
I love the Red Rooster comment
This is going to be
sections. They're so
diabolical,
good.
ladies and gentlemen. Oh, for fuck's
One
sake.
very small bag of chips and
Yeah.
a water
It's
pop top.
It's a kid's meal.
It costs $7.95, and a 2-year-old would still be hungry afterwards.
Would they?
It's like these fucking kids' meals are designed for kids.
Yeah, why are you
that don't eat that much.
Why are you fucking ordering a kid's meal, Bronwyn?
I would have asked for a refund, but I was late for an appointment.
Oh, no, you wouldn't have. That was a lie. You were going home to live in your sad fucking life, Bronwyn.
Well, I hope it was a mental appointment. Cause
Why
she
the
fucking
fuck are you
needs
ordering a
one.
kid's meal and complaining about it? They're feeding children, not fucking established adults.
Very strange.
Weirdo.
Very strange.
I don't know if you Bronwyn. I thought Mark was bad. I like Mark now.
And this is from Elizabeth, and the only reason I'm reading this is because I've seen the same comment like on 5 different Red Rooster posts. So she's
She's a
mad.
hater.
She's not just posted it out of like anger.
She's
She's
a-
posted, then like gone to the trouble of copying and pasting it like 5 or 6
She's a
times
hater.
to
Certified
spread
hater.
her
Yep.
message. She's
Hating.
she's trying to cause damage here.
Yep, I like it.
So Elizabeth, never eating one of these ever again. It's a good start. I like it when they start like
These.
that. One of these.
Doesn't even identify the
No, it's
item.
just these.
These.
There was a tiny amount of sauce on the burger. Couldn't even taste it.
Oh,
The tenders had hardly any coating on them.
chicken tender expertise.
No coatings. I wonder if they were the twisted chicken nuggets that
Yep.
that Bronwyn
The
got.
twisties. Probably just a bag of twisties.
The bun was falling apart in my hands, so I had to deconstruct it to eat it.
What are you, Edward Scissorhand? What the fuck are you doing to the bun? Fucking hell.
I had to deconstruct it.
Fucking deconstructed coffee right here.
She's on the block, mate. Bit of
You
demolition.
got your
work.
white card, lady?
Don't buy from Red Rooster.
We don't know what not to buy. It's like I've never.
Just don't buy anything.
Has anyone replied saying what is it?
Don't buy anything. So there you go.
What a peanut.
So shout out to Red Rooster. Actually, I thought they were pretty good. But people don't think so.
That's hilarious. Have you got a question of the week?
Yeah, I do actually.
Here we go.
Now, so obviously we're approaching Christmas season.
Yep.
And with Christmas brings Christmas lights. Now I'm very big on my Christmas lights. I've got my Christmas
pig.
light set up.
Yep.
Finish it up. I've got a few new inflatables that I've brought in this year. So
Gonna come past.
So you'll have to drive past and have a look. There's a whole farmyard out there now, so it's
Yep.
good. So it got me thinking. When you're looking at your Christmas lights,
Yep.
what's your favourite thing to look at?
The pig that you had. I enjoyed that little pig.
Like if you're
the pig.
if you're going
pig.
if you're going Christmas light looking, not at my house, but just in general, what's something that
I'm sorry, but that pig, it's still number one. That pig was awesome. That's one of the best Christmas decors I've seen. This big pig. I love it. Is it still there?
it's still there? There's a dinosaur there too.
All right, Georgia, we're going Christmas light looking after this. Straight to Will's house.
There's a camel.
No,
dog.
I don't really. Oh, can I be transparent with you?
Please do.
I don't fuck with Christmas light looking.
Oh.
You know, people get in their car. Let's go to Castle Hill.
Yeah.
They got the best houses. Fuck off. How about no? How about we just get on the piss here?
No lights though.
I'll just put a light on. Like these, right here. What are these, dude?
Yeah, they're not flashing.
Hold 1 sec.
I want them to flash.
George up. I'm not going to answer this question. Can I super sub?
Yeah.
Georgia. She's dead.
Mm.
Georgia. I need you for a question. I can't answer it. I need you out here. You can spy off to the side if you don't want to be on the camera. Will's question of the week is, what is your favourite Christmas light looking decor or thing about Christmas lights? You'll be off camera. They need to hear your lips. Because George is a big Christmas light looker. Whereas I am not. She's taking a fucking time to get around here. I'll tell you that for free. You can answer back there. Pull 6 metres.
When they do the train thing. No.
They can't. When they do the train thing.
Yeah.
Are we still talking Christmas?
When they have in the window. And they've got the train.
What, a toy train set?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Like the Polar Express.
Tiny train stays.
See what I mean? She knows my suburb. She knows. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. People know. It wins awards
There
every
you go.
year for people that can't hear that because she's a coward. The people want to hear from you. But what's yours? I'm the Grinch.
Sounds like it.
No, I just don't like Christmas light looking. Like, hear me out, listeners.
What-
viewers.
what's your
Do
reason?
you like Christmas light looking? Be honest. What did you get out of it?
I don't like when there's people there,
But there's always people.
but I like driving around. I don't like getting out and having a look when there's like millions of people there.
Yeah.
And it's crowded. But I like driving around the streets and be like,
But
fuck, that looks nice.
that's where you want to go, but where the millions of people are.
No.
Power bill to the roof.
Yeah, but I don't want to be with people. I'd much rather have a look at the little ones. It's like, oh, it looks nice. That's all I want out of it. Just
I can't answer it. A toy train set. Whatever the fuck, George. Just Choo Choo. Stuart Little.
Polar Express.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Thanks, Georgia.
I like the ones with there's snow.
Real snow? Where
Well.
people actually get the proper...
Could be.
A white Christmas, some would say.
Mm.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Or the big trees. I do like the big
Like a
trees.
real tree or...
No, like like the light up trees.
Oh, I'm with you. I thought you were
Light up
just
trees with
look
like
at that pine oak. Look at that bit of, look at that bit of oak. Tree enthusiast. I think I know what our title's going to be. Christmas lights. Let us know. Do you like Christmas light looking fans or do you fucking hate it like me? Sorry. You probably weren't looking for that.
No, I wasn't.
My favourite part about Christmas light looking is when it's finished.
Jesus, that's
Literally,
that's
I hate it.
Why do you hate it though?
I can't say what I'm about to say. Theoretically, if we would have friends that did that, I would always say no.
Mm.
And I've done that before. They'd be like, "Let's go," and I'd say no, and they'd be so offended. And then I'd come out and just be miserable in the car. Oh, cool, it's a light.
They're cool lights.
I've got epilepsy. Yeah. Thanks.
I don't know.
That's it.
I like the ones that are creative.
I like creative lights, but I don't like going out of my way. If I'm driving and I see it, cool. But I'm not
Yeah.
going to Greg's house on random fucking Thursday night, a day before the cricket. Look at those! Maybe if I have kids, the jolliness will come out. But until then, get fucked.
Come around and see my lights. You'll change your mind.
I like your pig. I'll be there.
You'll see my lights. You know what? Christmas
I
lights
don't
good.
care if your dad's inside. I'm going to get a photo with the pig. What a dog. Anyways, that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm done. You've upset me now.
Sorry.
Podcast is over.
Sorry. Go Australia. Scott Boland.
He's getting 50.
Minus 46. Edge through slips.
He'll
Love you,
get,
Scotty.
he'll get 50, and we'll win.
All I want for Christmas...
Cummins will win the toss. It'll all be
You're
good.
going 8 from 2. I'm saying
No.
it here. Saying it loud, saying it proud.
No, house on it.
I'd love to say good luck, just Wally, but I'd be lying.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need luck.
What the fuck's that?
That's Peter Siddle.
Peter Siddle. He's still playing cricket, dude.
Yeah, he's retired. We should have
No.
talked about that.
He's not.
He's retiring. He's retiring.
No, he just signed with the Stars.
No, he's retiring for first class cricket. This will be his last year.
He's 40.
Last year.
Should we pick Dan
last
Christian
year
for
of
the test
professional
side?
cricket? Why not? Why not?
And Peter Siddle?
No,
Doug Bollinger.
his birthday's over. If it was his birthday, I'd pick him.
Nathan shit Horrocks.
Xavier Doherty, I like.
Yeah, you like Xavier. All right.
Yeah. That's
See
it.
ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.